Most people know that fiber is important. However, we don't always know how easy it is to add fiber to our daily diet. Some everyday food that we eat are high in fiber and can help us get the daily recommended fiber intake without relying so heavily on supplements and other forms. So today we're talking about fiber. Hi everybody, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, come on and make yourself at home. Here we talk about everything. So first, what is fiber? There are two types of fiber. There's the soluble fiber and the insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber are fibers that can dissolve in water and it coats our digestive tract. You can find soluble fiber in things like oats, beans, and some fruit. Insoluble fiber, however, it kind of bulks our stool and helps with regular bowel movement. And you can find insoluble fiber in fruits, vegetables, like the coating of most fruits and vegetables. And high fiber foods usually contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. Fiber supports digestive health. It helps you feel full. It helps regulate your bowel movement and is very important for a very healthy lifestyle. First, I want to talk about chia seeds. So chia seeds are very small, but they are very high in fiber for such a small amount. So a good source of fiber will be chia seed, and it's best if you ground it. That way the coating around the chia seed is more easily for us to digest it. So grounding your chia seed, and you can practically sprinkle it on anything, smoothies, salads, anything that you want to eat. You can sprinkle some chia seeds on it, and it's almost tasteless. So it's easy to add it to anything, and it takes on the flavor of whatever you're adding it in. So chia seeds is a good way to get fiber in your diet. Berries are a great source for fiber. So berries have, of course, fiber and other forms of vitamins and nutrients that is needed. And they're so delicious. Any kind of berries I'm down for, and it's so easy to also eat. You can, put them in smoothies. You can add them to yogurt, to your oatmeal, and you have a great form of sweetener in whatever you're eating, as well as you're getting your fiber. Also, eating whole fruit is different from drinking fruit juice, because fruit juice is the juice that's been taken out of the fruit, whereas if you eat the whole fruit, you're getting the juice and the fiber content of the fruit. So keep that in mind. Drinking fruit juice is different from actually eating a whole fruit. Beans are another one, and there's so many types of beans. Like if you don't like one kind of beans, you can go for another kind. If you don't like black-eyed peas, you can do kidney beans, you can do pinto beans, and they are high in fiber, nutritious, and also a great source of plant protein. So if you don't always want to eat meat, get your protein from meat, beans is a great source. You're getting your fiber, you're getting your protein and other forms of vitamins. So beans is a great one. In the same vein as beans, I want to kind of talk about lentils a little bit separate. It might be a form of bean, but lentils are also great. They're so delicious in soups. I like them in soups. That's the only way I know how to eat lentils. If there are other forms to add lentils in your cooking that you know of, please leave it down below in the comments, because I would love to learn more recipes of how to incorporate lentils in my cooking. But I use lentils in soup, and it's also very high in fiber and plant protein. Next is avocado. Avocado is delicious. I know it's debatable. Some people that thinks avocado is trash and they don't care for it, but I love avocado because it's so versatile. In fact, I have my avocado toast and egg recipe in the playlist on the channel. So if you're interested in another way to add avocado to your meals, you can look at that recipe. I love avocado. I put them in smoothies, on toast. Sometimes I just sprinkle a little bit of salt and hot sauce on it, and I can just chop them up, cilantro and onions, and it'll just be like a little avocado salad, and I'll just put them on bread and gobble gobble. I'll just eat it. I love avocado. However, it is high in unsaturated fat, so it's very calorie dense. So portion size matters. You don't want to eat like 4 or 5 avocados in one sitting because it has a high calorie count. But it's good in fiber, and the fat in it is unsaturated fat, which is a good kind of fat. So avocado is another good option. Next, and this might surprise some of you, is popcorn. And I'm not talking about the movie, going to the movie type of popcorn, like a plain, maybe lightly seasoned popcorn that you pop yourself at home. Has corn, which is also great in fiber. And I love popcorn because popcorn serves as a great snack. So, if I can get a healthy snack and also feel like I'm indulging a little bit, I would definitely go for it. So popcorn is a healthy popcorn, not popcorn covered in butter and salt and all kinds of stuff. No, just a plain or lightly salted popcorn. Next is oats. I mean, oats is like superfood. I love oats. I basically love almost everything I incorporate all of these mentions in my daily diet. So I love them all, but oats is a special one. I mean, it fills you up. If you have oatmeal for breakfast and you add some berries in there, sometimes I can add peanut butter, maple syrup, some raspberries or blueberries or both. It will fill you up. It's high in fiber. It's a solid. The fiber in oats is actually the soluble fiber, the beta glucan type of fiber. So it's great, and it just kind of like helps regulate your digestive system. I love oats. I will take oats in anything. It's so versatile. It's good in bacon. It's good to like just boil it and add toppings to it and eat it. There's overnight oats. There's so many things that you can do with oats. So oats is a great way to get your soluble fiber. Next are pears and apples, especially the skin of them. So if you can, eat the whole fruit, but if you don't want to, you can just kind of like peel the skin. Sometimes you can dry it and make like little chips out of them. So, the skin of pears and apples are a great source of fiber, and it can also act as a snack. Next is whole grain. So when it comes to whole grain, when you go to the store and on the package it says multi-grain, multi-grain does not always mean whole grain. So instead of going for multi-grain, I will look for whole grain, because then you're getting the whole grain. Things like barley are also very high in fiber as a grain, whole wheat. So definitely look for whole grain products when you go out shopping versus multi-grain. Of course, I cannot make this list without adding nuts and seeds. Of course, almonds, pumpkin seed, pistachios, like think of any nuts, and they are great. They're a great snack. You can top them with your yogurt. You can top them with your oatmeal. You can just make like a what do you call them? Like a mix, trail mix. You can make trail mix out of your nuts and your seeds, and you can just pop them in your mouth at snacks, and it's better than chips or something that's not healthy. And you're getting your fiber, you're getting your saturated fats. How much fiber does one person need? It depends on multiple factors. Your age, your gender, all those things play a role in it. So the thing is that majority of us are not getting the fiber amount that we need. So any chance that you get, try to incorporate as much as you can. And it's not about just getting up one day and try to, like, stuff your face with as much fiber as you want. You can just start gradually. If you're not really the person that eats a lot of nuts and seeds or berries or whole grain, just try to incorporate little by little into your everyday lifestyle. That way is more sustainable, is more tolerable, and you can maintain it. Also, increasing your fiber intake suddenly can cause like some stomach upset. You might feel bloated. You might feel some cramps or pain in your stomach. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water with your fiber intake. And of course, if you have some kind of abdominal GI condition that you've been told specifically by your GI doctor to avoid high fiber diet, then definitely stick to that one. Stick to what your doctor has told you personally. I hope you found the list helpful. If there's anything that I forgot to add to the list, please leave it down in the comments. If there's any health topic that you're interested in discussing, leave it down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more health content like this. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as I can, and I cannot do it without your support. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. I appreciate it all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.